Long ago, all land was joined as one vast continent, covered in endless forests and winding rivers. A gentle river flowed through the primeval forest, reflecting soft golden light beneath a quiet sky. Tiny spores drifted through warm, humid air, silently spreading new life across the ancient world. A small proto-reptile darted across tangled roots, quick, alert, and full of instinctive awareness. It paused, sensing the rhythm of the forest, listening to distant movements hidden in leaves and shadow. A sudden rustle froze its body. Every muscle tightened, ready for a split-second decision, run or survive. Others emerged from the undergrowth. Together they moved as one, finding safety in unity. Thick mist rolled between towering trees, softening every shape. The world felt ancient, quiet, and alive. More small reptiles appeared, each adapting differently, each exploring a new possibility of survival. Across generations, legs grew stronger and posture shifted, small changes shaping the path of the future. Some survived more easily than others. Small differences began to guide the direction of life itself. Stronger bodies moved with steadier steps, shaping creatures built to endure and grow. Forests opened into wide grasslands. The sky stretched endlessly, waiting for something greater to come. Then they came, giant herbivores with long necks and slow, powerful steps across the open land.
A herd moved together, calm and steady, as if the earth itself guided their rhythm.
A young one walked close beside its parent, learning the world step by step. Low, gentle rumbles echoed from their chests, soft voices of enormous, peaceful lives. Some rested in the tall grass, breathing slowly, shaped by a world that changed with patience.
The forest watched quietly as evolution continued without hurry, without pause.
Millions of years passed like quiet breaths of the earth, shaping life step by step. The forest slowly opened into brighter clearings. Soft light reached the ground where new life could grow. Not all would thrive. Every step forward meant another faded into memory. Some stood a little taller, their steps became longer, their view a little wider. Stronger bones shaped new movement. Life learned to balance in ways never seen before. Groups watched the world together. Safety became a shared instinct. Rivers carved new paths, landscapes changed, and life followed. Bigger bodies began to move across the land. Slow, powerful, patient. Each step was heavy and sure. They were built to endure the weight of time. Wide fields welcomed them. Wind, sky, and earth moved in quiet harmony. Here, peace shaped survival. Life grew not by struggle alone, but by coexistence.
The world stretched open. Grasslands rolled toward the horizon, unbroken and endless.
Here, life found room to grow. Strength, size, and endurance began to matter more than ever. Then came the giants. Their footsteps echoed across valleys, steady and deep. With necks reaching toward the sun, they moved like living mountains across the land. Together they traveled in great herds. Their presence shaped the world beneath their feet. The young walked beside the old, learning patience, strength, and the rhythm of the earth. Low calls echoed between them, deep, gentle, and ancient, like the breath of the planet. They rested among the tall grass, their massive forms quiet under the boundless sky. Forest and grassland lived in balance, a world vast, peaceful, and waiting for what evolution would shape next.
And so, an age of giants had begun, one that would define life for millions of years.
Time passed softly across the land. Generations rose and fell in the mist. Peace allowed life to grow larger, stronger, more enduring than ever before. With every step, the giants carved paths into the world itself. Where the forest met the plains, creatures adapted to both sun and shadow. Small changes in movement became the roots of new survival strategies. But the world was shifting quietly, gradually, powerfully. In the distance, footsteps unlike any before echoed across the earth. Even the wind paused, as if the world itself held its breath. The gentle age of giants would not last forever. Competition returned, not just for survival, but for dominance.
The ground trembled with the first signs of a new age.
Shadows began to move with purpose, silent, patient, and hungry. From the grass, unseen eyes watched the giants.
Peace and danger now lived side by side, the world prepared to shift again.
There are moments when the earth grows quiet before history turns.
A new era waited just beyond the horizon, one written by tooth, speed, and power.
The forest remembered every age before this one, and it would remember the next.
The earth watched, patient as always. It had seen countless rises and falls.
The world held still for a heartbeat just before everything changed. And then they arrived, the predators who would shape the age of dinosaurs.